Hello and welcome to another episode of Kia Electric News. On Thursday, finally, after months of delays, the EU August 2024 Maps and Infotainment updates were released. A link to my detailed review of those updates is above. The winner in this round of updates was the Genesis GV60, which got wireless Android Auto and CarPlay. The rest was quite disappointing if you have a car with a Gen 5W head unit like my EV6 and the Ioniqs and the Neros.
I interrupt this for some breaking news on Maps and Infotainment. On the EU version of the Maps and Infotainment that came out on the 8th, on Thursday, they've taken off the Sound Hound button, which was the orange spinning button. You'd press it and it would identify the track. That's it been in there exactly since July last year, so just over a year. Maybe it wasn't used enough, maybe they paid a license for a set amount of time, but it's gone now, and so is the menu. And the other bit of information I've got is from Technically Jeff's Facebook group. The US Maps and Infotainment update has now been pushed back from August to September. And that's come from the Map and Soft website, which is where Jeff gets the info from. So I don't know what's taking so long and what they're doing, but whatever the outcome, we don't seem to be getting a lot of features. Anyway, back to the main episode.
Next up, the EV3. Looking through the UK specs of the new Kia EV3, I was surprised to find that the Air trim standard range has a faster 0 to 62 mph time than the much pricey GT Line S. Air standard has a 0 to 62 time of 7.5 seconds versus the GT Line's 7.7 seconds. This is probably due to the Air standard range having a smaller, lighter battery. During the week, quite a few Korean EV3 test drive videos appeared from Car Scene Korea, Just POV and All Vehicle Review POV test drive channels. Watching two of these videos, I'm wondering, does the EV3 have a road noise problem, or is it where they have mounted the camera on the sunroof? I don't, for example, hear the noise on the Car Scene Korea driving video, but he's got it mounted somewhere else. Let me know what you think in the comments. In Germany and the UK, the Kia EV3 preview tour has commenced. I also saw video and images of the launch in Basingstoke this week on Facebook. Meanwhile, KCB, Korean car blog, reports that the US version of the EV3 has been spy testing in California. KCB seems to think it will be manufactured in Mexico, but why not Georgia? On Friday, I spotted this article on the EV3 heat pump. This is not actually manufactured by Hyundai Group company, but by Hanon Systems, which I think is part of Hankook. It gives a lot of background to what went into making the fourth generation heat pump that's in the Kia EV3. The article says the fourth generation heat pump system by Hanon Systems is the first to use a parallel heat source recovery method. The groundbreaking technology recovers waste heat from the motor, battery and external air, using it for heating, cooling and battery temperature management. By improving energy efficiency, the system significantly enhances the driving range of EVs. It's used for cooling as well. As someone pointed out in the comments, that's a good thing and could be a good use for the heat pump. For the last couple of weeks, Korean car blog has shown spy images of what is reported to be a hatchback version of the forthcoming EV4. This is on top of the saloon version, or sedan as you call it in the US. In a fresh article this week, KCB said this: "The mysterious prototype was caught by our colleagues at Shortscar a week ago in South Korea. Now, and thanks to our colleagues at SH ProShots, we can confirm that there will be a variant of the upcoming Kia EV4, specifically a hatchback variant, which was spotted while testing near Hyundai Kia Technical Center in Germany." Yesterday, I stumbled across a new Kia website for the Kia EV5 in Saudi Arabia. There I was expecting to find this on Kia Australia, but this will probably be the template for the rest. It has a 3D visualizer with all the paint colours along with the wheel design choices and some specs, all in English. It's well worth a look if you're looking at the EV5 for next year. Good choice of colours. During the week I came across this Kyle Connor out of spec reviews video where he drove an EV6 all-wheel drive around the Nurburgring. The car belonged to one of his viewers and was arranged when the viewer bumped into Kyle in Germany. It's a fun watch. The Korea Herald reports that the forthcoming Hyundai Casper Inster is to get a new PM SA feature. Korea Herald says this: Hyundai Motor Company on Tuesday showcased an array of distinguished features of the automaker's newest battery electric vehicle, the Casper Electric, also known as the Inster Electric in Europe, including the automaker's latest technology that can prevent sudden acceleration incidents, named Pedal Misapplication Safety Assist, or PMSA. I'm trying hard not to say PMSL, sorry. The new technology automatically controls the vehicle's speed when the driver floors the acceleration pedal suddenly from a standstill if there is an obstacle within 1 metre away from the vehicle, either to the front or to the rear or the side of the car. According to Hyundai, PMSA becomes activated if the acceleration pedal is pressed fully in less than 0.25 seconds. It only works when the steering wheel angle is 430 degrees or less and the car is on the ground inclination of 25 degrees or less. Once PMSA takes over the control of the vehicle, the EV's actuating force gets close to zero. If the car's distance from the obstacle reaches 60 centimetres or less, despite the PMSA's initial efforts to slow down the car, a second measure kicks in to activate the hydraulic braking system to prevent a collision. While PMSA controls the EV, a warning message would appear on the cluster along with a warning sound alerts to advise the driver to press the brake pedal. After the driver puts their foot on the brake pedal, PMSA deactivates. Hyundai Motor will continue to develop the advanced safety technology for pedal mishandling to preempt safety issues, said Hyundai. Furthermore, we plan to create an environment where older drivers and novice drivers can feel safe when driving. Noting that the European New Car Assessment Programme's acceleration control for pedal error will take effect in June next year, the automaker said it will craft upgraded PMSA version 2 in accordance with the new regulation. Also included in Hyundai Casper's Tech Day, they said that to secure the maximum driving distance per charge of 315 kilometres, Hyundai Motor extended Casper Electric's wheelbase by 180mm compared to the internal combustion engine model. Of the added 180mm, 80mm was used to create more legroom for the rear seats, while the remaining 100mm expanded the luggage space by 47 litres to 280 litres in the trunk. The EV is measured at 3,825mm in length, 1,610mm in width and 1,575mm in height, with a wheelbase of 2,580mm. The Casper Electric's 49 kWh nickel, cobalt and manganese or NCM battery can be charged from 10 to 80% in 30 minutes using a 120 kilowatt class charger. The automaker also applied its latest technologies and used enhanced materials to manage the car's noise, vibration and harshness, better known as NVH, in the automotive industry. NVH is a measure of how much unpleasant oral and tactile feedback the car gives to the driver when driving. They said, while developing the Casper Electric and entry-level EV, Hyundai Motor did not stop agonising over research and development in order to achieve the marketability and completeness beyond the competition, said Hyundai Motor. Hyundai Motor plans to add momentum to its electric transformation strategy through the Casper Electric, which will be introduced in the global EV market. So, America gets it. The full video of the Hyundai Casper Tech Talk can be found in the link above. Although it's in Korean, much of the presentation graphics are in English. Korea Economic Daily reports that Hyundai is thinking of a connected car partnership with Google. KED says this: according to sources in the automotive industry on Tuesday, Hyundai AutoEver Corp is seeking to cooperate with Google to upgrade its navigation map. The company is an official provider of navigation systems for its sister companies Hyundai Motor and Kia Corp. Hyundai AutoEver has developed a high-definition map for hands-free Level 3 self-driving cars. It currently uses data provided by leading global location platform companies Here Technologies and TomTom to develop navigation maps for Hyundai Motor and Kia cars sold across the world. If Hyundai AutoEver forges a partnership with Google, the Korean company is expected to use massive amounts of data collected by Google Maps, a move expected to create great synergy in upgrading its navigation maps, and I think it needs it. And finally, Hyundai Mobis released a new future technology video during the week. This is all about their forthcoming 5G telematics system. This is what their YouTube blurb says. Our cutting-edge telematics system prevents various collisions and hazardous situations through ultra-fast over-the-air updates, integrating a 5G modem and a V2X technology. Vehicle to what? I don't quite understand that. The 5G communication module, which combines a communication chip, memory, RF circuit and GPS, enables ultra-fast connections with speeds up to 20 gigabits per second. ultra-low latency of under 1 millisecond, and the capability to connect up to 1 million devices per square kilometre for 5G enabled vehicles. This solution enhances safety, convenience for drivers by automatically recognising and sharing real-time traffic data, facilitating sensor data sharing between vehicles, implementing automatic deceleration in school zones, and ensuring vehicle control in emergencies. The control unit not only warns drivers to prevent intersection and forward collisions, but also acknowledges the presence of emergency vehicles and anticipates red lights. Through this system, we aim to provide innovative technology for future mobility. That's all for this week. As usual, links to all stories and videos can be found in the show notes. Thanks for all the comments, likes and subscribers this week. Also, big thanks as usual to my YouTube members for your invaluable financial support. Thank you for watching.